Start of the season, 7 games in, how do you feel about things so far?
Yeah, obviously the Monday game's a bit of a kick in the teeth for us. Obviously I think from the first game of the season, which was disappointing, we kind of recovered from it and we went on a bit of a decent run. But obviously I think our home form at the minute's not nowhere near good enough. There's no sugarcoating it. But I think we have had a lot of chances in the games. Unfortunately we've not took them, and we've paid the price for it with sloppy goals, and maybe our second half displays I think have not been good enough. Maybe getting a bit impatient when we're not getting the goal, but obviously it's something we need to sort quick. It's early in the season luckily, but like I say, it's still points we're playing for and we need to turn that around quickly.
And you do, I think as Gary Mills has previously said, you really do need to keep in touch with that top pack, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Like I say, there's a couple who've had really strong starts, Harrogate, Brackley, and like I say, we can't lose pace for them, and we obviously go to Chorley Saturday, need to get 3 points on the board, and likewise Tuesday night, so hopefully we can get the 4 points and get going.
Stories of missed chances at that point.
Yes.
You also don't need to concede either, so with missed chances, do you feel more pressure in defence?
Yeah, obviously when your chances are coming and they're going and they're not going in, you're always waiting for that, aren't you, that the team are going to have a counter, because I think the games at home we have been in full control of every one of them, to be honest. It's just like I say, we're lacking that killer instinct at the minute from all over the pitch, it's not just the forward areas. But like I say, we've still got to make sure as a team as well defensively that we don't get caught like we have been doing. Because like I say, attacking and defensively it's 11 players for either side of it, and we do need to make sure that we are keeping that back door shut when we're knocking on the other door at the other end.
And obviously when you signed, there's a lot said about the fact you were dropping down at a level or two. How have you found the standard?
Yeah, the standard's good. As I played it when I was younger, and I knew what I was getting into, and they're good players at this level. And as I say, there's a lot of teams paying good money now, and they're getting good sides together. But like I say, I don't think we've got to fear anyone. I think it's a big game for whoever comes to York, because it's a big club, and they're all dying for the cause when they come here. As you can see, the defenders are flying in front of stuff. Keepers seem to get that extra 10-20% out of themselves, and we've got to rise and match that and take it on again and make sure we don't slip up away, but especially at home. Like I say, we've got to kill teams off and start getting points on the board at home.
Can you put your finger on what the difference is at home?
No, it's like I say, we've got fantastic support. It's like I say, over 3,000 again the other day, wasn't it? Near 4,000, and obviously we're letting them down at the minute at home, but no, it's hard to put your finger on it. Like I say, we've had a lot of chances in every game, I think, and everyone can see that. It's just taking them. It's easy to say that, but like I say, it's just having that killer instinct at home to put the chances away. I think when we do, like in them games there, we have lost, like I say, 1-0 to 2-0 and 1-0, but we get the first goal, I think we're going and taking 3 or 4, but it's easy saying that, but it's getting that first goal and doing it.
So looking at Chorley this weekend, still early days in the season obviously, but as far as keeping fans with you, how big will the win be on Saturday?
Oh yeah, it's massive. Like I say, every game is massive, but obviously coming off a loss at home, 2-0, going to Chorley now, we do need to go there and get the 3 points, and likewise on Tuesday night at Spennymoor, it's like I say, we're aiming for 6 points. We're aiming to win every game, but like I say, especially coming off a loss, it'd be nice to go and get 6 points and change that feel around the place again and get everyone smiling and positive again.
Thank you very much.
You've played in a wing-back role this season, Josh, and a back forward.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? Is there any preference in terms of what you like playing?
I do probably prefer full-back, to be honest, but like I say, I don't mind going up to right wing-back, but obviously right-back's predominant opposition, but I don't mind either, to be honest, but I do feel comfy at right-back, yeah.
Yeah, I know you've played midfield in the past
Yeah.
as well. Is that something you could do with Hesse
Yeah.
being out? And
Yeah, like I say, if the manager needs to, I can do that. I've played holding midfield probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 games last season at Oldham. It's nothing new to me, but like I say, if the manager needs anyone to go there, yeah, I can fill in there.
Yeah. How much of your career have you played in midfield other than those 3 games? Did you play there in the past as well?
Yeah, I played there quite a bit. At Motherwell, I started off up there in midfield, to be honest, at Motherwell, and then we had a change of manager and he took me to full-back. I've played there since, but it is something that's quite natural to me anyway, midfield, so if I need to, yeah, I can play there.
Yeah, and you were flying in terms of a defence when you switched to a back four with clean sheets. Do you feel you can get back to that? What's kind of changed in these last few games?
Yeah, like I say, we went on a good run of clean sheets and we spoke to it as a team, and obviously a back four between us, like, it was good, we want the clean sheets, you want to look at the table and see goals against as low as you want when you're a defender, and like I say, it's important we get back to it. And like I say, I think the home game, especially when we're knocking on the door, and like I say, it's not just as a back four, it's as a team that we've got to make sure we are solid out of possession, I think, for when it breaks down, because like I say, at the weekend they've scored on the counter, haven't they, and like I say, it's getting sucker punched, but we need to do, like I say, as a back four, organise people in front of us a bit more maybe, and make sure we don't get countered.
Yeah, you mentioned you played at this level a few seasons before. Do you think the standards improved, or what are the differences?
Yeah, I'd say it probably has improved, yeah. Like I say, with more money coming into it now, further down you go now, there's more money and you get better players for that, so like I say, you're seeing better teams, but like I say, it's always been competitive, and like I say, there's lads, honest lads who throw themselves in front of the ball. Like I say, when they come into our place, it's a good game for them, and there's a few thousand fans there, and it's a chance for them to show what they can do. And like I say, I think we've seen with the keepers and defenders coming here, they're putting it all on the line, like, so like I say, it's just us now focusing and getting back to winning, and like I say, hopefully our next home game as well, we can obviously put that 2-0 to rest and go on a run.
Yeah, and you showed what you can do with free kicks in pre-season. You're hoping to get on a few more of them. You had to tell John to step aside in your weekend?
Yeah, I had a couple of weekends, Monday, which disappointed, hit the wall, but like I say, hopefully get a couple more and start putting some away, which I'm hoping I can.
Yeah, lovely. Cheers, Josh.